Okay, now we're back here in Granny May's Fudge Shop.
Yeah, we're really excited. We're actually going to invite you to go behind the scenes and make some fudge with us today. It's a really neat process. We actually do all of this right on site. We don't buy fudge. It's actually made right in-house. We do also dip our apples here in caramel, and it smells absolutely phenomenal.
Yep.
And you're going to be working with Liz. She's one of our supervisors here at retail, and how to make the fudge, and maybe you'll even get a sampler too, because I know you came here to try it as well.
Yes, yummy. Very excited for this. All right, well now we are behind the scenes at Granny May's Fudge Shop with retail supervisor Liz, and we're gonna watch you make fudge.
Yes, today we're gonna be making a batch of vanilla fudge, which is our base flavor for the Wicked Cyclone flavor, which is a orange creamsicle. So we'll make a large batch here in this kettle, and then we'll separate it down into individual pans, flavor it, color it, and it'll sit and become the Wicked Cyclone Fudge.
Wow, great. We're very excited to watch it, and even more excited to sample it.
Yeah.
I just want to sample it right now.
Yeah, well, you know, it's going to be an interesting process, and we're excited to follow along.
All right, this is the very beginning stages of our fudge. So we are preparing the 2 pounds of butter that goes into every kettle.
Wow.
So it's a lot of butter. It's a very rich fudge recipe. So this is all butter that we get locally. So we put it in, we melt it down, which is what she's doing now, which is why she's cutting it into small pieces so it melts just a little bit faster. Once that's all melted, we'll add some water, anywhere from 5 to 6 cups, and then from there, we'll put in the 2 packets of fudge mix that she's already cut open.
Great, great.
And then from there, it just cooks for a little while, and then we add more, but it does have to cook like this for a little bit.
Okay.
All right, now that the butter and the water are all, kind of warm and cooking, we're adding the first parts of our fudge mix. So that's kind of the base. So that goes in the kettle. We'll mix that and heat that with the butter and water for, I believe, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 5 minutes. So
Great.
that'll cook, and that sets up with a good base for the fudge.
Good, good, good. I'm starting to kind of get some aromas going, and
It'll keep coming. As it cooks, it really lets off a really good smell.
Excellent, excellent.
Now we are adding the pure vanilla extract that really gives the fudge its flavor. Some fudge mixes, I think, come pre-flavored, but we really add the pure vanilla extract to give it that punch of vanilla flavor. So we add, I think, 4 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and that'll go right into the fudge kettle and be mixed and cooked into it for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
So she's just setting the timer now. Just turning the heat back on.
Really starting to smell the vanilla extract.
Absolutely, the heat really brings it out into the open.
It does. Okay, well 20 minutes has passed, and what's next for the process?
The next step is we are going to pour from the large kettle individual slab sizes. So this kettle has about 30 pounds of fudge in it right now, and we make 5 slabs or pans of fudge from each kettle. So each pan is about 6 pounds of fudge.
Wow.
So what we're doing right now is measuring that. But for this particular flavor, because we do have the orange and the blue swirl, we're going to measure out 3 pounds to do the orange in, and 3 pounds to do the blue.
Oh, good, okay.
So that's what we're doing right now. She's just getting exact, precise measurements.
All right, great.
So what she's doing right now is adding the blue dye to the plain base that we have here. And then she'll mix and swirl that in until that whole batch is blue. And because it's the Wicked Cyclone blue, we gotta make sure that it's that really, really intense blue.
Yep. Intense, just like the ride.
Absolutely. And the ride's so great. We gotta make sure its fudge is really good too.
Oh yeah. Yep. You want people to have the same reaction that they had when they got off Wicked Cyclone, that wow.
Absolutely. We want it to be the same really exciting, feeling that she had. Maybe a little less airtime, but
a little less upside down, hopefully.
Hopefully. We really don't encourage eating fudge upside down, but So she'll mix that until she sees the nice color that she wants.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have a pre-lined pan here that she's just going to dump it right into. So that's all the warm fudge going in. I want to make sure we get every last bit in there. Alright. And then she'll just smooth that out. That way there's an even base on the bottom.
Okay.
And that'll be a real help when she gets to swirl it.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we're going to tap it just to get the air bubbles out.
Okay.
And now we will repeat the process, but this time we'll do it with the orange fudge.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to add the orange oil that really gives it that creamsicle taste.
Okay.
So she's just going to measure out another 3 pounds. Whoop.
Okay.
So now she's going to add 3 teaspoons of the orange oil. Yeah. And that really gives it that orange punch.
Yeah.
Good. And now just that really bright, intense orange color. That's that real orange.
Yeah, it's certainly starting to get that that pop to it.
Absolutely. This is really where the magic happens
Yeah.
right here. Because we do hand mix all the colors and the flavors into the fudge here.
Okay.
That way it's a truly homemade fudge.
Right. And that makes it just taste better and it's more authentic.
Absolutely. That way we can really control, the quality that we put out, which is very important here.
And to make it really high quality as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ooh, I'm starting to get that orange.
I'm just starting to get hungry.
Yeah. It's tough sometimes when we're doing a lot of it and you have the chocolate and the vanilla.
Yeah.
It makes you really wish you had a break time sooner. So she'll just lay that down right on top.
I can really smell that orange in the air now, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, when she mixes it, it really pushes it out.
Yeah.
Alright. So now we have both colors in the pan. And once she smooths that out, she'll actually hand swirl it, which is actually a really neat process to watch. I know I can't get the hang of it quite yet. She's just smoothing it down, making everything's really even.
Okay.
And nice, because how she leaves it in the pan is how it's gonna cool that way.
Right.
So. All right. Here she goes. So she's taking the flat spatula and slowly just flipping it. So now we have some blue on top and some of that orange on the bottom.
Right. Very cool. She does a great job.
Isn't that?
I would have the orange dumped out of the pan by now.
I would have just ate all the orange right now.
Yeah. Sometimes you kind of want to. You want to lick the bowl, but it's better if you wait. The finished product is.
Absolutely.
And so once she has it all flipped, we actually use the sticks from what we use to stick the apples.
Oh, okay.
And she'll now swirl that even more.
Okay.
Make it look really pretty for our displays.
Right. Right, and with that twisted look, it really is, reminds you of Wicked Cyclone's Twisted Steel Track.
Absolutely, all those, the corkscrews and the
the 0G rolls and the hanging stalls.
Absolutely, if you look hard, stare hard enough at it, you might get that same woozy feeling.
Right, a couple airtime hills in there too.
Absolutely. And so from here, this fudge will sit. It will get nice and hard. We put
Okay.
it. We have a special chamber in the back, so that then once it's hard, we'll cut it up, and then it goes out right to the customers.
Excellent. Excellent. Very
Absolutely.
cool. Fascinating to watch and smells great,
Yep.
and we can't wait to
More
taste it.
importantly,
Yeah,
ready
it
yet?
tastes even better than it looks, I
The whole
promise.
process has been really fascinating, so thank you for walking us along with it. So
Absolutely.
can't wait to try it.
I'm so excited to let you try some.
Yep,
It's the
yep.
best part.
Yes, it is.
Yes. So right now we are cutting our fudge. It's all set up. So what she's doing right now is just scoring the lines. That way when we do actually cut all the way through it, we'll have even squares for everyone. So she'll do that. And we have these preset kind of cuts for us. And then when she's done with that, she'll remove the actual fudge from this tray. So you're able to see the big old slab of
Okay.
fudge. And then she takes this cutter here, and she'll cut them into individual pieces. Now, each tray like this has 24 squares of fudge. So what we'll do is we'll cut them down, and then we transfer them into 2 separate pans. That way there's only 12 in each pan. That way they don't stick together.
Yeah.
And you really do get a nice fresh piece of fudge once you purchase.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's really dense, so we have like somewhat of a sharp edge, and she's got to push, especially with any of our fudge that have big toppings. We got to crunch through all those.
Right, right. And those look very crunchy.
Yep. And then you can see once we cut in, you really see the layers
Yeah,
and
really.
the swirls. It's really cool, like some of the swirls when you see all that, because sometimes you don't necessarily see it from the top.
Right. Okay, we just went through the whole process of making fudge.
So can we finally eat it now,
I
Liz?
think so. It's
Right.
finally
I'm
ready.
been-
Okay,
kind of
I mean,
waiting
it was
for
such a
this.
fascinating process.
Yeah, it's really something cool that we do here.
Mm-hmm.
Orange cream.
Very tasty. This is the Wicked Cyclone Fudge that we're sampling now.
Which is apropos for us doing everything at Wicked Cyclone today, right?
Mm-hmm. And this is very good, delicious.
We try to match the thrill of the actual ride, but
Yeah, this is one of the best fudge I've ever eaten. It's very
really tasty.
creamy.
yeah, it's really a rich recipe that we use.
Mhm.
Well, with all the butter that went in.
In fact, I think
That's okay.
I think I need to have another one.
I mean, I won't tell anyone.
Maybe me too.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.